Hello everyone and welcome back to Equilinox, and we are here on the Isle of Avalon, and it's really shaping up. There's remarkably little barren land left, and we've actually unlocked nearly everything, and that's what we're trying to do now, is finish that up, because we don't have that much left. We've got some things, but you can see we've unlocked practically everything, and so hopefully we can finish that up over the next couple of episodes. Now, last time I asked you guys about challenges, and let me talk about that in a moment. I wanted to see here. We started working with the sparrows, didn't we? Yes, we started. We had to get them to be white. That's right. I remember now. If I can actually click this guy, there we go. So we need to get them to have the white color before we'll be able to do that. So hopefully this one will make a nest soon, before too long, I hope, so that we can get going on that. But let's also look at some of the plants. So we don't have everything for the grassland. We don't have everything for the forest. We do have everything for the riverbed. We have everything for the desert. We have everything for the snow. We have everything for the jungle. Do we have everything for the swamp? No, dead trees. So let's see, slimy trees. Is that something that's down here? Willow trees. Slimy trees, yes, okay. I think they used to be called swamp trees. So the biome has to be 80% swamp. We need warthogs and we need toads. So we have warthogs and toads over here. Maybe what we need to do is just place one of these slimy trees in. We can put that right here, and that should be, yeah, we can start getting the dead tree here. So that'll finish off the swamp, and if we look at the woodland, we don't have that much left. What about the tropical biome? Yeah, we have everything for that. So let's look at the grassland first. We need pansies, lilies, and rose. So these come from daisies. But what I was saying about challenges is that we are going to be working, or we'll probably be switching over to doing challenges shortly after this. Now, we're not going to be abandoning the Isle of Avalon here. This world will serve to be our update world. So whenever Thin Matrix adds a new update with new content to the game, we're going to check it out over here. Because otherwise, and I'm just looking for daisies over here in the woods. Do we actually have any? But yeah, otherwise we'd have to play through the whole game just to get to this point. And that's not, if we have to keep replaying everything, that's going to get frustrating. We won't be able to see the new content right away. So, you know what, that's what's happening here, because if we look at daisies, they spread grassland, right? Yeah, they spread grassland. So we can plant one right at the edge here. And then maybe we can get pansies. Nope, 35% forest. Let's actually transplant this, because I'm lazy. And if we look here, nope. Okay, where is 30%? Oh, forest. Yeah, that would explain things. So we have a border with forest right here, so if we plant this right here, now we can get pansies. Okay. But yeah, so we'll be continuing to play in this world. It just won't be our main one because we've unlocked pretty much everything. We've done pretty much all we can, but this will be our update world. And so whenever Thin Matrix adds an update to the game, we'll come check it out here on the Isle of Avalon. But we'll be progressing into challenges, and so we'll be continuing to play Equilinox. It'll just be a little bit different. So you guys have suggested some cool ideas already. I'm still very eager to hear what you guys, what other ideas you guys may have. So if you have more ideas, then please let me know. I would love to hear them. I'm just looking to see here what else we have that, so the giant cactus doesn't like that, and then the yucca dislikes stones. So we can't plant yucca over here if we put stones, but I want to make a small cactus patch here. Or we have, well, some of the yucca is going to end up being unhappy, but we have it throughout this area. But yeah, so we'll be progressing into that and playing a variety of different challenges here. And I think that's something I'm really looking forward to. I hope that's something you guys are looking forward to as well. And if you guys have ideas, I would love to hear them, because you guys have some pretty cool ideas a lot of the time. And I would love to be able to incorporate those into the playthrough. Okay, so we have the yucca are less happy, but let's put some cactus here. They actually died out in the area near the stones, so we'll put some more cactus in, and then we'll put some of this here. Now let's look at what lives in the desert and not just spreads it. So we have these desert trees. They don't care. Oops. They don't care about the stones. They like rocks and stones. So these ones we can place in over here. And that'll be nice. But yeah, so like the challenges could range from using just a certain set of biomes to all kinds of things, really. It just depends on what you guys want to see. We've got a nest. So, oh, we have a baby here. Is this a white baby? It is a white baby. So, we need the biome to be 20% lush. So, and I'm guessing that's where the home is. So, where along here is the biome? 45. We could get off with it if we put it right about here. So, this one, the sparrow, no, grab, I'm going to transplant you, like, right here. So, it shouldn't be too terribly unhappy, but now should be able to if we can actually click on it. These guys are hard to catch because, no, we can't, darn it! Okay, so, we need to transplant a little farther in. Are we going to be able to do doves now? No. And are you getting more unhappy as we do this? I guess, I'm going to transplant this guy over there because we need to do this. So, the farther into the lush biome we transplant, the more unhappy this... Did it just... Oh, no, it glitched over here somehow. Oh! I bet we can't transplant because of, the nest. So somehow we have to make it nest in that. Does it not? It likes the lush biome, so if we transplant this, what is the like species it doesn't have? Because it's actually dying. Flowers and herbs. What herbs do we have? Let's not look at the desert anymore. Let's look at small plants. Let's look at herbs. And this is grassland. This is woodland. This is forest. This is forest. Okay, so if we put... I'm just going to shove this over here, and then if we... What happens? We don't have enough to transplant it. I want to see the dead tree, though, so let's go over there. But yeah, so we'll be progressing into different challenges. We can keep playing the game that way, and it'll just be interesting to see... Uh-oh, why are you sad? Why are you sad? Okay, dislikes large rocks. Okay, I can't transplant that. Alright, so... It's because there's large rocks around, so if we plant a dead tree over here, let's go lives in the swamp, not herbs. Let's just plant a dead tree over here. That'll work. And that should be good. It should be fairly happy here. Yeah, it'll be okay. But yeah, so we'll be doing challenges from this point out. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted here and distracted. But yeah, we'll be starting to do challenges, and... Uh-oh, are these guys normal colored? No, they are white, okay. So what I want to do, I want to transplant but it costs so much to put that tree in. Okay, let's fast forward. But so we'll be doing that instead of playing on this main one, and we'll use this one to check out new updates as they arrive. And so that's what the purpose of this world will be. Is this tree too dead? It's a pretty dead tree. Let's transplant over here. Will it be happier? It is actually happier, and so, if we look at, because I think the home of these sparrows, no, it has to be, yeah, greater than 20% lush, that's what it's saying, and this should be. If we look here, it's 43% lush. I don't know why. There might be some glitches involving this, or I'm just doing it wrong somehow, but I'm not actually sure. So, I guess we'll see. Let's grab the sparrow. This is a pretty healthy individual. So if we transplant farther into the lush biome here, did it just... Oh no, it went back. Yeah, see, because it goes back to the trees. It sets its home with the trees, basically. It just teleports. So if we can get these guys to leave the trees, then that'll help us out, because I can't click them while they're in the trees. And I want to get started. Okay, there, some of them are leaving. Okay, what about you now? We can start with the dove. Okay, hurry, hopefully this one doesn't die. But we have sparrows across the world, so I'm not overly worried about this particular population, as terrible as that sounds. It's just going to be tough to get the doves because the sparrows are actually, they don't like this biome. This isn't a good biome for them. No! It was right at the end, too. 99%. Are you serious? Okay, we need to make it a little bit more lush then. So, spreads lush biome. We'll put primrose over here. Some of these. Lush grass. And that should help. That should help with the, that should help with this. Yeah, there we go. We can finish this. And there we go. We successfully got doves. So let's place you right over here. I'm going to get rid of the grassland. I'm going to get rid of this mint as well. So let's remove many. Let's just do this whole area to make sure there's nothing there. And then we'll remove many for the grassland as well. The sparrows probably aren't going to be too happy about that. But we have the dove now. And that's what we were trying for. These guys may go find someplace else to live. They have a lot of babies there too, though. So where did the dove go? Oh, there's the dove. Okay, so the dove is very happy. If we look here, they like trees. They like the grassland, the forest, the woodland, and the lush. So yeah, that's pretty good. So now we'll have them in this area, but let's see what else we can get. So red trees come from pink trees, and I'm gonna guess we just have to change the color to red. And we also need tall mushrooms. So let's see, is this one, this one's gonna be a better option. Let's go ahead, go selective breed. We will go with red here, and then tall mushrooms. What does it take? Let's look at lives in lush. We have tall mushrooms. They do not spread anything, so we can just plunk some of them down around here. And, oh, what is their liked species, though? Because they're really sad without it. They like stones. Does anything else dislike stones? These guys don't. These guys don't. I don't think there's anything that dislikes stones. So as long as we place in a few, then we should be good. I don't think anything will just straight up die off. And these are a lot happier now. So we can kind of just fast forward through this. Look how much DP we're earning per minute as well. It's almost 40,000. That's insane. Hopefully we'll see this tree reproduce pretty soon. It's by itself, so it should be the one to have its genetics pass on, hopefully. And once we have a red tree, then we'll be able to get that autumnal tree. So if we look at the lush biome then, there's actually a lot we don't have there. So let's go back to the grassland and start working on this. So lilies come from pansies. These don't spread anything. They like grasses, so they probably like this grassland. Let's just place some of them down here. And let's see from these what it takes to get lilies. So we just need the color trait of white. So I'll plunk one down over here then, and we'll just go ahead and get that trait in. Let's go here, selective breed, and white. There we are. So we should be able to get that one soon. And then we also need roses, which come from tulips. So if we come over here, we should have tulips. I think, yeah, these are tulips, and I'm gonna guess we just need, yeah, we need red, and we need woodland. So do we have tulips in the woodlands? I think we do. If I look at tulips here, they do spread the grassland biome, so we'll have to do this kind of at the edge here, like we started doing with the lilies to get the pansies. So let's go ahead and we will place a tulip right here. And it should be, we need to get the color trait of red, so let's just start getting that in. So here's red, we can buy that. We'll speed up some time, and this should help things. I think that's the only tulip in the area. So hopefully, yep, we've got some white pansies that we should be able to turn into lilies. And what else do we need? So we have lilies, roses, red trees we're working on. Eucalyptus tree come from red maples, so we have some of these up here. They look different. Or no, these are birch trees. I was like, why do they look so different? Holy moly! There's just a cascade of wolves tumbling down after this deer. That's something else we could potentially do at some point too. Holy cow, they're traveling far from home. But that's something we can maybe do at some point too, is work on genetically modifying the traits to make the wolves faster or whatnot. Now, that's something we might do in another series, though, because I think I already do know which challenge we're going to do next. Stay tuned for more about that. And for the time being, we're going to be... what I'm saying is we'll do that one first, but if you guys have other challenge ideas, continue to suggest them, because I would love to hear what you guys have planned here. So we need large size, we need light green, and we need insects. So I'm going to, do these red maples spread anything? They don't spread anything, so they like Grassland or Lush. Oh my goodness, these wolves come so far down. That's insane. I didn't realize they were going to travel so far. So let's take this one. We need light green, and we need a larger size. So let's buy this. I did pick a good plant. I was worried for a moment that I hadn't. Let's crank up the size here. I'll go up by 15 or so. And that one should start to have different kinds of red maples there. So, over here with the tulips, yes, we have red ones that we should be able to, if we pick this up and plant it over here, now we can get roses. There we go. A strange palm tree, another one. Wow. Is this it? Uh-oh, it's not happy. What did it get? It got a different color. Okay, we're gonna transplant this to keep it alive, because otherwise it's just gonna straight up die. And we should be able to plant it right here. And yes, it'll be pretty happy. So I'm gonna maybe move these palm trees away so that it has the chance. Is this one gonna be, it's gonna be, did it just die? It just died. I put it down and it literally just keeled over and died. But because we already have, so it's gonna be less happy there. But because we want this one to be the one to reproduce in this area, because we want to keep those mutations intact, because a lot of the time you get colors that you can't get otherwise. So, we are working over here. We're working on that. We should be working, yeah, we got the lilies actually almost done. Or not, yes, lilies, I think? Yes, we got a lily. So, is it going to be happy here? It is going to be fine here. It likes stones, it likes the grassland. So, yeah, it's going to be happy here. It'll be okay. The eucalyptus tree we're working on up here with trying to get that to show up. We have... That one's gonna die. I'm gonna actually remove that one before it does die so that it doesn't have the chance to spread its genes on. The autumnal tree comes from wobbly trees, so let's take a look at that if I can find my wobbly trees. Let's look at the ones over here. We have this nice brilliant purple color here too, but we have a normal, no, that's an oak tree, isn't it? Yep, so let's just look at them and see. Why are you so sad? Missing a liked species. So, stones and birds. Well, we have stones. It must be the bird that is not so happy about. What about doves? Let's put some doves over here. Small birds. They give you a lot. They like trees, and they will live in the grassland. So let's put some of these around, and that should make this wobbly tree a lot happier. And it's just too close to the forest, I guess, too. So we could probably scoot it back a little bit. We'll transplant it over here. The trouble is these are very finicky trees. So what do we need? We need a color trait of orange, and we need small herbivores. So let me plunk one down over here if I can find where it went. Oh, there it is. I see it. And we want a color trait of orange. So I want to be careful that these don't overtake those really neat purple ones because they're very, very unique. But we'll start working on that. The trouble is the trees take a long time to reproduce. Oh, but we just got a rose. So if I place that like right here, will it be happy? It will. So it likes to live in the grassland, the forest, the woodland, and the lush biome. Let's put some of them in the lush biome because I think that'd be a nice place for them. But it's really amazing to see how this world has filled out quite a lot. I mean, it's really, really grown. And there's so much life in it now. It's just been amazing to see. And we definitely will be returning to this isle here, to Avalon Isle. And we will be continuing to play around with it whenever there's a new content update so that we have everything unlocked. But it'll be interesting to branch out and try maybe some different challenges as well and see what we can do with those. So we have, that one's genetically been modified. What about over here? We have, yes, we have this one. I don't know if it's reproduced yet. I want to see if we continue on here. The wolves are coming all the way down. My goodness. I'm going to actually, well, they seem to be doing all right. Are there still foxes over here? I'm not sure. Is this one a fox? I think that one that just died, I'm pretty sure, is a fox. Both of those. This one's a fox. Okay, so the larger ones are wolves. We maybe need to distinguish them a little bit more. Look at that! They're carrying the meat around. That is awesome. But I want to get a little farther on these quests before we wrap up the episode, so... I know I don't want to just stand here and watch the tree grow, but that might be what we have to do a little bit. The trouble is trees take a long time. Oh, here we go, though. I was going to say they take a long time, but we also need insects. So let's see if we can get some butterflies in. What do they like? They just like flowers. They'll go pretty much anywhere there's flowers, and there are flowers. They're not the happiest in this biome, but they're doing pretty well. So let's go ahead. We'll turn this off autocomplete because, or not off autocomplete, but off notification. Uh-oh. We need more insects. Place more butterflies. More butterflies. More butterflies. All right. Hopefully they stay close enough that we'll be able to finish that. Look at the wolves and how far they're going. That's amazing. All right, and we have a eucalyptus tree. I don't know what it likes, so let's place it here and hope it's happy, which it actually is. So it just likes to be below 60 meters, and its favorite biome, and its only suitable biome, is the grassland. So if we look at the eucalyptus tree here, we can just place down a few more of them. What else do we have? The autumnal tree and the red tree. So we were working on that with the pink trees over here, and finishing that off, and we actually have some of them now. So we can go ahead and start getting the red tree. We're so close to being done with the grassland that I just want to finish that off. And then the autumnal tree comes from the wobbly tree, so if we have any of the orange ones over here in yet... Oh no, it's still there. I was gonna say, did it die or something? I hope the beavers don't take it out. But they seem to be fine thus far. We got a red tree! Yay! Okay, so... where does it like to be? Is it okay being here? Not really. Is it because it doesn't like the biome? It doesn't like mushrooms, so let's move it to the grassland because it'll be happier there and not have to deal with the mushrooms in a lot of it. Oh, once it's done auto-saving and we can move again. There we go. The autosave takes so long now, too. Alright, are there mushrooms up here? I don't see any, so if we place that here... it's a lot happier. So now the only thing we have left for this entire grassland biome is the autumnal tree. And so as long as we can get one of the orange ones before too long, we should be good. So is this fully grown? It has... oh, it's only 60% grown. Well, you know what? I'll fast forward for a little bit, but we may not get to finish this in this episode unless this grows at like insane rate, which it probably won't. We'll try our best here, and it should be grown before too long. But hopefully then it'll start to reproduce fairly quickly. Actually, because it's a tree, this might take a little while. Uh-oh. Oh no, we do have another purple-colored one. I was gonna say, I don't want to lose the purple ones, but this is alright. Now this is almost fully grown, and we should be able, if we continue to fast forward, we're also racking up the DP. Look at that, and look at all the fish, too, off to the side there. There's so many of them. So now it's 100% as well, and so hopefully before too long here, it will go ahead. Oh, the beavers are worrying me a little bit. I kind of want to transplant it over here. I hope it'll still be happy. It's less happy. Uh-oh. Like species, we need birds. We need birds. Okay, if I just kill this tree, I am going to be very, very sad. Alright, there we go. It's happier again. Is there a bear somewhere near here? Oh, they're right over here. That's why I'm hearing them. But that way it'll just be a little farther away from our purple ones, and we don't have to worry about this population. Oh, and we just had one show up here. So this way we won't have to worry about that population being an issue, and we need small herbivores. So, I guess that would be like rabbits or guinea pigs or something. So maybe we'll place a small population of guinea pigs right here. I don't know what their like species is that they're missing, so let's see what it is. Herbs and flowers. Well, we have flowers, we just don't have any herbs, so I guess I can put down some of this wild mint. And that'll make them happier, right? Yeah, now they're a lot happier. So let's snag this, transplant it over here. And now we can go ahead and get the Autumnal Tree in. So that was a little bit of a less interesting segment probably, but this should get the Autumnal Tree pretty fast, and then we'll be able to say that we're completely done with the Grassland biome here. And then I think we just have a few things left to unlock. So we'll be doing that next episode. Oh, there we go. Okay, they came back. I was gonna say we might need to place more if they keep wandering too far away. So let's put in another one. And they should, what do they eat exactly? Just occurred to me, they might not have food. They eat fallen fruits, vegetables, nuts, fruit bushes, herbs, and grasses. So they will eat herbs and grasses. Alright, we'll be fine with that then. They do have plenty to eat. So maybe I will place some bushes in as well. So if we look here, we can put in blueberry bushes. They don't spread a biome, I don't think? No. So we can place down some of these, and that'll give our guinea pigs something else to eat, so that they don't consume all of the different plants that live here, like the wild mint. I don't want them to eat all of that. They'll eat the fruit bushes once those are here. And in a moment, yes, we have an autumnal tree! So, if we place this here, is it happy? No. Why is it sad? Let's actually look here. No like species. What is it like? Large rocks. I'm going to transplant this somewhere that has large rocks. Where do we have those? We have them... Oh man, we've got some of them somewhere. Let's put it up here. Because I think... Will it be happier here? No. And it doesn't like the snow. Okay, what biomes is it like? Grassland, forest, and woodland. I think we have large rocks elsewhere as well. I'm just wasting the DP now. Let's see. Do we have large rocks? We've got large rocks right here. So if we place this down, it'll be a lot happier. It doesn't spread grassland, but it should live happily in that forest. But if we look at our grassland now, we have it completely unlocked. So let's check the status of things too. So the forest is also completely unlocked. The riverbed has always been it's been completely unlocked for a while. Desert is completely unlocked. The snow biome is completely unlocked. The jungle biome is completely unlocked. We may have actually done this. The swamp is completely unlocked. Lush has just a little bit left to do. Woodland is completely unlocked. And tropical is completely unlocked. So, all we have to do is unlock these 3 plants for the Lush biome, and the toucan and the peacock, which I have no idea how to even begin to get the peacock. We were trying with this at one point. We need their diet to be hive. So I guess what we'd have to do is maybe place one over here or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out next time, but... with that in mind, then, we'll probably wrap up this series for a little while at least. We're not going to do it for, like, we're not going to end the series completely, like I was saying. We'll come back to Isle of Avalon whenever we have new content that we want to explore, but for now, we're going to go ahead and move into some challenges and start focusing on those. So, we'll have one more episode tomorrow where we try to finish off everything, and then for next week, I imagine we'll be moving into our first challenge, and I do have one already picked out. But that said, if you guys have more challenge ideas, feel free to let me know, because I always love getting challenge ideas, and after we finish that one, then maybe we can try one of yours. So let's go ahead and end off the episode though, because it is about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.